Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
Wonder if I keep swipe. I think there's a very good chance he's a token druid. Or at least an aggressive druid, but how good is swipe against aggressive non-token druids? There's like the Firefly, which it doesn't really deal with. Got like Enchanted Raven, random like Murlocs and shit. I don't know, we'll try keeping swipe. If he's playing like Violet Teacher or something, it's really good. A turn 1 play from him. Maybe he's Jade or something. He's rank 5, so I would hope he's not playing Jade at a rank he can't lose stars at. Interesting. Well, there's like no way he's aggro at this point, right? I don't think I'm even gonna bother coining this card out. This card just sucks so bad it feels bad to waste the coin on it. And if I play it naturally on turn 3, then sometimes I innervate the Menagerie Warden into it. Or maybe I play it on 3 and then coin innervate the Volcanosaur. Innervate Nourish. Well, that's scary. He's not playing the quest, but he wants mana. So I guess he's just Ramp Druid. But without the quest. Well, Divine Shield's the only one that doesn't completely suck here. And it still kinda sucks. I thought about innervating out the Mark of Yashiraj there, but this guy's still kinda difficult for him to deal with. The Mark of Yashiraj is actually super good here. I can only get up to 7 mana this turn, so unfortunately I cannot Mark plus Menagerie Warden. But I think I'm definitely gonna have to play Mark. Oh my god, that's so fucking good. God, Druid is a stupid class. That's a decent swipe, but he probably needs a Wrath to go along with it. Looks like he is Jade. I think that's fine. I think I do pretty good against Jade decks. Play the Forager here. I guess we're just hero powering this guy and punching him for 12. We're up to 3 on the quest, I believe. With the Saber-Tooth Stalker and the Volcanosaur, it should be finished pretty soon. Alright, he's playing that guy in taunt mode. But the Menagerie Warden still just kinda kills it real quick. I don't know if I like the taunt there. I guess he's pretty desperate to not take damage. But, like, this trade is just so good. Do I want to play this thing this turn? I guess it's a shitload of damage, huh? I'm going to set him to 19, he probably goes up to 20. And then this plus these two is 16 damage. So if this lives, or if he has to hero power into it, that's lethal. There's no Azure Drake anymore, so this doesn't get punished by Azure Drake swipe. I guess if he's playing Ogre Magi, he got me.
The jungle provides.
Okay, so I don't think he's dead here. Do I want to trade an 8-2 into a 3-5? Probably not, huh? I think I just play the Volcanosaur, finish the quest. Like, I'm in a super dominant, aggressive position right here. But I still win the late game, I think. Or at least the kinda late game. Like, if we go to Fatigue, he wins. That's not gonna happen. So even though I can just, like, push a shitload of damage here and probably win, there's really just not really a reason for me to do it. No, he plays Thalnos! Don't have the swipe, dude. No. That's very disappointing. Well, I guess I just played Barnabus here. And we'll hero power this guy. I could have coined a swipe there, but swipe wasn't very good, I don't think. I think I'm still in a pretty dominant position here, though. Even if he can clear my board, I can play Turtle plus Warden next turn with the coin. Have 2 5-power stealth minions, 2 swipes in hand. I think I'm still in a pretty good spot. He does have a lot of cards now, though. Or not a lot, but a reasonable amount of cards now. But he has played both copies of Nourish, so his hand size probably never really gets bigger than that this game. 3 mana 2/2 on turn 10. Is that armor? No, so it looks like he's dead to my double swipe here. Well, Barnabus was a 5 mana 8/8. That's pretty good, right? His battle cry never mattered, so that's a big dude for 5 mana. Win streaking. We're up against a druid. I think the most popular druids right now are like aggro token druids. Wonder if I don't even keep the quest. I think I'll still keep the quest. Maybe he's not aggro. And even against aggro, I might need a Barnabus to win the game. Not entirely sure. I have a pretty decent hand here. If I could pick up a long neck, I'd really like that. Looks like he is aggressive. Coin, Tortolan Forager. Do you even play that card in an aggressive druid? But if he's not aggressive, he would never coin it there, right? The Booty Bay Bodyguard's actually not bad. I didn't have a 5. It is a taunt. Unfortunately, I have no play this turn. I guess I'll just hit him in the face. It's not like I have a swipe in hand or anything. Well, that's scary. Why would you ever coin the Tortolan Forager in that deck? That just seems so weird to me, I can't get over it. Well, let's stealth this guy. I don't want him to be able to kill it with Fenja. If I play it as a taunt, he can kill it by just hero powering.
My shield for Argus.
That's kind of annoying. I can play the Hydra here. He's probably going to trade a bunch of stuff into it and deal a lot of damage to me. But Booty Bay Bodyguard just doesn't have enough stats. If I unveil my, what is this card called? Shell Shifter? If I use that to kill off one of these little elementals, then he's going to have something to run his Fenja into. Let's just play the Hydra here. Hope I don't get too fucked. He can use the Fenja to kill the Hydra, but he has to trade off his whole board. It might not be that worth it for him. I think he would love for me to unveil my 5/3 so he could trade his Fenja into it. Well, I'm at 3 HP. Maybe he decides to kill my Hydra. Probably not, though. See, if he kills my Hydra, he gives up 4 damage. So, at best, he would get 4 damage off of a Bluegill plus War Leader. That's actually probably pretty worth it. Kill off the Hydra to get the Murlocs. Yeah. On average, it just gives you the same amount of damage. Actually, not even on average, because even 2 Bluegills is the same amount of damage. So 75% of the time, it's the same amount of damage. I think I'm probably dead here. This guy trades in. Say I play Ancient of War. He actually can't get through the war too easily. Maybe I'm not dead here. Who knows? Man, second Savage Roar. That Savage Roar card is OP. But yeah, that's a game that can happen with this deck. You play a lot of big stuff. If they're playing aggro, your big stuff isn't too good.
Malfurion versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Let's keep the quest against Paladin. I know a lot of Paladins are pretty aggressive, but I think I still need the quest. I'm not sure if this particular list that I'm playing can even afford to not play the quest. Like with Taunt Warrior, if you know you're up against aggro, you can just throw away the quest because your taunts just do good enough. But I'm not sure if this list is like that. The quest is so much of this deck's power. But he didn't have a 1-drop, so maybe he's not aggro. I think this deck does pretty well against not aggro.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so he's definitely not aggro. Unfortunately, I did miss my turn 3, but it probably doesn't matter too much since he's not really putting any pressure on me.
This document looks
Oh shit, okay. It looks like he's playing N'Zoth.
The jungle
Well, I'm not gonna give him that death rattle, so just go face and develop my my stealth guy. You pretty much always play the turtle dude as a 5/3 stealth, because obviously Sinjin mode doesn't activate the quest. So I play a tiger here 100% of the time. Question is what I do with my stealth guy, and I think the obvious answer is I just leave it stealthed because he's got the True Silver in play, right? And I don't think leaving it stealthed really gets punished. It's not like he can play, I don't know, Hellfire or something to kill it. If I want, I can play another Stealth Turtle, pop his Death Rattle with my hero power, and then double trade. If I do that, his board's clear. Still has his True Silver up. I could also just play a Tiger, send the 5/3 into the 5/5. But I'd have to leave the Tiger stealth because I don't want to let him get value out of the 1/1 Death Rattle and then leave a 5/5 behind. I think I'm going to make him work for his Death Rattle. I guess I could have just played the Raven there. The Raven is probably pretty insignificant past this point. Probably should have played it. It's not like he would use the True Silver on it there, would he? Maybe he would actually, I don't know. Where are we out on the quest? 3 out of 5, so if I play Menagerie Warden, I can complete the quest this turn. That's probably worth it. What do I do with my tigers? I guess I can go ahead and play this. Do I send them both into Cairn? That seems kind of bad. Probably just go face, right? Fuck him. But if I go face, then he has like an equality combo, I get kind of wrecked. So maybe I want to trade. If I trade, he can send the 1/1 into one of my tigers, that's kind of bad.
Time waits for no one.
Let's just go face, make him have some clear. This turn I don't really want to play the Raven because I'm almost certainly getting cleared here. But like, even if I get cleared here, it still seems worse to kill the Cairn. Oh shit. That's a big dude. He killed the Menagerie Warden instead of the Stranglethorn Tiger. It probably doesn't really matter too much since I have another Tiger in play already, but he should have killed the Beast. So I can swipe face, trade in a Tiger, and then hit the other Tiger into face. Leaves him at 4, but that's probably not really too strong. I think the play is just Barnabus. And then I guess I'll throw out the Raven, maybe it does something here. Probably should have just played this Raven like 2 or 3 turns ago. Next turn I'll be on 9 mana, so I can play Nourish plus swipe, and then potentially 3 minions from my deck.
Follow the rules.
Okay, he had the Peacekeeper, that's fine. He had the Burn Bristle, that's pretty annoying. Well, this is a really good swipe. Oh my god, Hemet Jungle Hunter was the best draw in my deck. Now my Nourish is sick. Okay, so I'm swiping the Cairn. That pops the Divine Shield, kills the Loot Hoarder. Unfortunately, it looks like my Barnabus isn't going to really get to do anything too relevant here, but I think that's probably fine, right? God, Hemet is so good in this deck. Oh shit, I forgot about this thing. Okay, I should have sent Tiger and Barnabus into this guy. I think that was a mistake. Oh well. I don't think I really need the taunt yet, so I might hold back on the Ancient of War here. See what I can get off this guy real quick. +1/+1. Shit, I meant to play the Bittertide Hydra instead of the War. I panicked. Yeah, this is too good of an equality play. But I can still follow it up with Hydra, Volcanosaur, and probably whatever I draw next turn. So I still think I'm in kind of an okay spot. But I think I played too much stuff this turn, and I should have killed this instead of the Wicker Flame. God, this card is fucking annoying. Holy shit. I'm pretty lucky that he hasn't had an equality. Or maybe he does have an equality and doesn't have the other consecration, because he did use one consecration earlier. He probably has Pyros in his deck though, so I guess I'm still a little bit lucky. But I don't know, even if he had like an equality play here, I could still probably play 3 things next turn. I could hero power down something that he left up. I think I might still be in okay shape. I'm pretty sure I overcommitted this turn though, or last turn though. So, oh god, this Acolyte's fucking annoying. I probably just have to let him get 2 cards off of it with swipe though. If I swipe this, I can hero power and Barnabus into it. It drops out a 4/5 and a 2/6, but this guy dies. 2/6 dies to whichever one of these I want to use. I think that's a pretty good place to start.
For the wild.
I get to push 11 damage here, huh? That's pretty good. I guess it really probably doesn't matter too much who I put the damage on. I guess I'm playing this guy. I'm pretty much guaranteed to have multiple threats next turn anyway, even if he does pick up the equality clear. And I just want to make sure I have enough stuff on the board that I don't lose to just like a Tyrion or something. I guess I was fine against Tyrion with this board. I don't know. 3 threats was probably fine. Well, he got his Ungoro pack. He has 10 cards in his hand, but he's gonna die. Really, really hard for him to stabilize right now. That's definitely not good enough.
The victory is yours.
I credit that entire game to him at Jungle Hunter. Certainly wasn't to my credit.